tend the garden with me. We have so many seeds to sow. When the harvest comes in, it will be...
We're here sa Speke Hall. It's an old Tudor style village or villa. It's in the southern part of Liverpool. So, itong Speke Hall, ito maghihintay. This is our, if you're booking a national trust tour, especially kung Beatles, mga childhood houses nila, ito yung stopover. And part ng package, pupunta ka sa villa na to.
Ayan, some history.
Picture na yan.
Historical tong place na to.
Ano pala to?
So may cafe. If you're hungry, you want to eat something, there's a cafe here. And don't forget to bring an umbrella this season kasi medyo maulan. Anyway, yan siya. Entrance here. Yan, medyo madaming tao. Well, hindi naman madami. But ayan. So maganda yung place na malawag siya. Nature walk. Yung wife yung tour guide niya. So papasukin namin yung old manor sa Tudor manor. So there are apples. Pero yung apple, bawal pa siyang kunin sa puno. September 27 no kasi there's a special event. It's rainy. Maulan sa Liverpool. Ngayon, kahapon umaaraw eh. Sabi nung driver namin ni Neil, don't jinx it. Kasi nga, we're in England. Medyo erratic yung weather. Or pabago-bago yung weather. Sinamoy ko yung apple. Iba nga nahulog na lang yung apple. Pero...
Time to share what we have grown.
This is the South Lawn. Sige, picture tayo. Picture mo kayo. Ayun, nakikita ka dyan. Ang ganda.
Dito, under the tree, tapos kita yung garden sa likod.
Okay.
Kumahali ka.
Dami, hindi ka nagpapalo. Ayun, saan mo naging orange painting? Ano mas maganda doon? Picture mo na kaya dyan. Yung elm tree.
Dito mo yung garden sa likod.
Para sa movies mo lang mapanood yung mga ganung klaseng So maganda yung garden sa likod. Ano siya, ang tawag doon, napaka old Britain. Ano ba tawag doon?
Tudor house.
Tudor house. Hindi yung dalawang door, hindi yung relo. Pero parang relo, Tudor. Welcome to Speke Hall.
Na maghati tayo dito. Welcome to Speke.
So nung unang panahon, ganito yung itsura niya. So imagine, this is a court. May nakatira dito, tumira yung mga Tudor dito. Yung royal family back then.
Okay.
Ganda. So parang bakasyonan ito na lahat ng mga royalties. Mga yayamanin before dito sa UK. Yan dalawang puno malaki. So this is a royal court. Siguro po may activities and all. Okay, we're inside. Inside na. Sa the hall.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, it's nice. Inside the...
Hindi ako may pagkakumaga. Yeah, it's called a barrel organ. So the wooden part, which is made of walnut, that was made in Liverpool, and the mechanics side were made in Germany. So when it did work, what you can hear is just a recording. So when it did work, You put the barrel down the middle. It's a barrel
Goes in.
and then you got all these little lumps and bumps on it.
Yeah.
That slowly rotates and it hits lots of little keys in the back,
Okay.
you know, like a piano.
Yeah.
And then when you really can't stand that anymore, you put it, take the whole thing out and get it. And you plug it in.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a bit like the fairground. Come again, your candy plus. Yeah.
Byron?
Very nice.
No, Oregon.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome, buddy.
Everything but the likes of me, I can't help but recall. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story, don't feel pretty. West Side Story, don't feel pretty anymore. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story, don't feel pretty anymore. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately.
Imagine mga royalties dito kumakain to nagbabakasyon. So may coat and arms doon. So yung kanilang logo. So yung National Trust, what they do, binili na yung resting estate, napunta sa government, and they do things to preserve yung mga properties na ganito.
Yeah.
So yan.
I can't help but recall. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately
Yun, parang we have limited time. Pero kung we have more time, may pwede pa kaming ikuting parts. Kasi yung Beatles tour, 2 o'clock daw kailangan namin pumunta doon. In 7 minutes, we need to be there. And if you have time after the Beatles tour, we can go back here. Pero sabi ni ate doon, yun nga, sobrang halos walang time dahil 2 hours yung Beatles tour. Hindi lang oh. May nakitira dito. It's a private house. So napansin ko yung mga bahay here in Liverpool. Bricks, tapos may chimney. Parang pare-pareho, 6 na pipe yung chimney.
time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy.
Start of the Beatles tour. We have our souvenir.
Look at all the lonely
Yeah.
people.
Beatles music playing.
Don't make
It's our giant driver. His name is John.
feel pretty. West Side Story, don't feel pretty. West Side Story, don't feel pretty anymore.
Living on the site of Standard Triumph's car factory, where they used to make the TR6s, TR7s, and Dolomites. The whole of this site here, from this end right down to where the Asda is at the bottom, that used to be the whole site. One too many strikes in the late 70s, I think. They didn't believe it was going to close down, but it did. We still have one car factory left though, JLR. It's on that side. Not doing very well at the moment with their computer hack. The old building, which was enormous.
Was it just a garden?
No, it was children's home when John was here.
Just the gates.
Strawberry Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not the original gates. The original gates are inside the building, inside the gardens there. They were actually stolen 25 years ago. and found in a Liverpool scrapyard. They were stolen by people from Manchester. Gallagher's, I think they were called. They did steal everything from the Beatles and mine off the Sudbury Field games. That's not true, that bit.
Don't feel pretty, West Side Story. Don't feel pretty, West Side Story. Don't feel pretty, West Side Story. Don't feel pretty.
So ito yung bahay ni John Lennon. This is John Lennon's childhood home with his Aunt Mimi. So you can see there's a blue label there that says this is the childhood house of John Lennon. Unfortunately, I cannot take videos inside. And
This is everybody.
This is everybody, my friend.
If he spent more time than anywhere else in his life, 18 years off. And his work, he was brought up by his Aunt Mimi and Uncle George. His own parents' marriage had dissolved, and so her family got together. So that's definitely the best place to pick up John. He will never come home to an empty house. Top of the hole, and his brother would still get him see it.
Paul tells an interesting story about this road here, Booker Avenue. The house that's at the top on the right-hand side, right at the end of the avenue here. It's got a big flagpole outside. John was at Paul's house for Christmas, around Christmas time, and they were having a party. John was walking back to Mendips there along this road about 4 o'clock in the morning. John stopped at this house here on the corner and looked in the garden. And he said to Paul the next day, those people in Booker Avenue are really strange. Paul said, why is that? He said, well, they were all out in the garden playing cards round a little table at 4 o'clock in the morning. Paul thought that doesn't sound right.
West Side Story, don't feel pretty. West Side Story, don't feel pretty. West Side Story, don't feel pretty. West Side Story, don't feel pretty.
alright, we're here sa childhood home naman ni Paul McCartney. Unfortunately, yun yung bahay niya. Unfortunately, there's no filming allowed inside and it's raining. Medyo malakas ang ulan. And yung bus namin. And then, yeah. This is owned also by the National Trust. Okay. So no filming allowed inside, and then I'll just keep my camera and then enjoy the tour.
Ano yung driver?
Wala pa pa.
Baka sino yung mag-drive?
Meron pa tayo ng 10 minutes po ata or something. Yan, medyo lumakas na talaga yung ulan. And we're done with ito, bahay ni Paul McCartney. Yan, bahay ni Paul McCartney. So if you'll notice, yung kay John Lennon, yung marking ni John Lennon, kulay blue. Ano na, the right side. It's called National Trust. So, sa beat or pagka may marking na kulay blue, yun sa taas doon. Pag blue, ibig sabihin commemorative na siya, meaning the person being commemorated is also dead or passed na. So, yung kay George Harrison, pag nagpunta kayo dun sa Speke, kay George Harrison, it's blue kasi he's dead na. And also with kay Ringo Starr and kay Paul McCartney, bronze pa siya. It's Paul McCartney's house, childhood house. Alright, so that sums up our tour dito sa National Trust. Speke Hall actually here sa Liverpool. So really enjoyed the tour. Highly recommended. And the people are very friendly. The tour guides are friendly. Shout out to our tour guides. John, the driver, Isaac, and the other one. I forget the name, but it's really informative. And also the staff here at Speke Hall are helpful. enjoy. So I learned a lot of things in this tour because learning the hardships or yung mga pinagdaanan ni Paul and ni John during their formative years. Without those experiences, without those trauma, without those heartaches and the joy and the experience nila during their time growing up, hindi mabubuo yung Beatles as we know it right now. And mga coincidence, so parang I realized that there's no such thing as coincidence, but there's faith. These people are binded together. And talagang it was designed so that we'll come up with this kind of culture and this kind of sa music, di ba? Without those, yung nangyari, yeah. Siguro iba yung world ng Beatles or ng world natin today without those, yun nga. Alright, thank you very much for watching, no? And I hope sana nagustuhan niyo yung trip na to sa Speke Hall here in sa Liverpool, in childhood home ni John and ni Paul.
Don't feel pretty anymore.